What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis, and on today's video I'm going to take the Motiv ball chart, which I'll put right up here, and I'm going to rank every single bowling ball on that chart. There's 19 balls, so we're going to go from 19 being the worst to 1 being the best. Before we get into any more details, please consider subscribing to the channel, especially if you want to see more videos like this. If you'd like to order this jersey, the Spider-Man inspired jersey, efx.co, promo code Napoles 10. If you want to order my 500 grit chamois, use the link down below in the description. Ordering a jersey or the chamois directly supports what I am doing here on YouTube, and I'd really appreciate it. So, a couple caveats here to ranking this ball chart. Some of these balls I have never thrown, so they're all going to be at the bottom. So even though they're at the bottom and technically the worst, just know that they're there because I've never thrown them. Also, again, I have to say this every time I do any type of ranking video. My opinion. My opinion, my opinion, my opinion. All right, so I got my notes here, right? There's 19 balls on the ball chart. And so we're just going to go from 19 all the way to number 1. The first 4 on this list I've never thrown, right? Because I'm on Motiv staff now, but I wasn't when a lot of these balls first came out. So keep that in mind. So coming in at number 19, the Max Thrill Pearl. By all accounts, it's a really good ball. I like the Max Thrill Hybrid, but I've never thrown the Pearl. So Max Thrill Pearl at 19, Max Thrill Solid at 18, Hyper Venom at 17, Crimson Jackal at 16. The reason I rank those like that is because I imagined that I would really like the Crimson Jackal. I like asymmetrics. The ball's super popular, right? And then same thing. Hyper Venom is a ball that I think I would really like. The Thrills I typically don't get to in my arsenals. That's why I put those in that order. So now, 15 through number 1 are balls that I have actually thrown. And some of them I've only thrown one-handed. Some of them I've only thrown two-handed. And some of them I've actually thrown both. So, you know, based on that is going to sway my opinion on these balls one way or the other as well. So coming in at number 15, Raptor Rush. I only threw this ball one-handed, and it was right at the very end before I transitioned to two-handed. And I haven't really been throwing a lot of shots one-handed recently, and that was one that I didn't particularly love. So that's why it came in at number 15. Number 14, it was the original Evoke. Again, this was one that I only threw one-handed, and it wasn't a bad ball. I'm not saying it was a bad ball, but there was other asymmetric solids that were just better for me. Balls I can think of, the Jackal Onyx, the Jackal Ghost were balls that I preferred over that Evoke. So that's why the Evoke was number 14. Number 13, Max Thrill Hybrid. Again, really, really good ball. I just typically don't get to that part of the bag. And the Max Thrill Hybrid is one that I've only thrown two-handed. It's a good ball. Don't get me wrong. I think there's other options that I like a little bit better when I need something in that category. Number 12, Supra Clutch. I think that this one is here just because it's newer. Like it hasn't. I'm shooting this on June 29th. The Super Clutch hasn't even been released yet. I think that if I film this same video in a month and a half, I'm pretty sure that the Super Clutch is going to be a little bit higher on this list or lower, closer to, you know, maybe into the top 5, maybe into the top 10. But just right now, because it's newer, that's where I'm going to place it on this list. Number 11, Primal Rage Evolution. I think I like the Super Clutch more than the Primal Rage Evolution. But because I've had the Primal Rage a little bit longer, I think that's why the Primal Rage came in ahead of the Supra Clutch. Coming in at number 10, the Pride Liberty. Pride Liberty is one that I only drilled one-handed, but I really, really liked that ball. And I want to order another one and drill it two-handed because there's a lot of people who really, really like that bowling ball. And so, yeah, Pride Liberty, number 10. Number 9, Jackal Onyx. This ball is really, really good. If you're looking for a big asymmetric solid that's going to be early, smooth, round, predictable, I mean, I would have a hard time recommending that another ball over the Jackal Onyx. Let's look down here at the list. Number 8, Sub-Zero Forge. I only drilled this ball one-handed, but this ball is really good. Strong, early. Now the reason it's number 8 and not maybe a little bit higher or lower on the list is because it's not very versatile, right? It's going to do one thing really well, and that's it. If you have to get in and shape it, this ball just ain't it. Number 7, Primal Shock. Really like this ball. I only drilled one one-handed. I had drilled one two-handed, but I haven't thrown it yet. I'm going to throw it when I'm done shooting this video. So for right now, number 7. Number 6, EJ Jackal. This ball could have been lower on the list, could have been into like the top 3, maybe top 4. But because it's limited edition, I have a hard time putting it higher on the list. Number 5, Lethal Venom. I mean, you guys have seen my top 5 balls of the month every month. It's been number 2 every single month since it came out. Yeah. Number 4, Black Venom. It's very rare when we get a asymmetric solid that shapes as much as that Black Venom does. And that's why it's coming in at number 4. Top 3, now we're talking about all-time greats on the Motiv line, my opinion. Number 3, Jackal Ghost. Now, I know I said that the Jackal Onyx was like the best ASIM solid, but I feel like the Jackal Onyx and the Jackal Ghost should be like in 2 different categories. The Jackal Onyx is going to be early, smooth, round. Where the Jackal Ghost is gonna come around the corner a little bit more because it's a weaker cover, less surface out the box. So that's number 3. Number 2, Venom Shock. Venom Shock at number 2. And that's crazy. But the number 1 ball I have just loved. This is my favorite ball. I'll be honest with you guys, and I haven't said this out loud to anyone. The reason I am on Motiv staff was because of how much I like the number 1 ball. And I'm not kidding. That was the determining factor for me, was the number 1 ball. But the Venom Shock, all-time great. Nothing I really have to say about that. If you know the Motiv line, you know the Venom Shock. Number 1, Evoke Hysteria. This ball is the absolute stone cold butter nuts. Really like the Evoke Hysteria. It just does the thing. Whatever that thing is that you think it does, it does. It's clean through the fronts and it's responsive, but when you get in and play the oil, it handles the oil with ease. It's a really good bowling ball, and that's why it's my number 1. Hey, look, let me know. What does your top 19 look like? And maybe not the whole 19, but what does the top 5 look like? We'll see you guys next time.